Hello and welcome to our channel. I'm Ben.
And I'm Jess.
And in September 2024, we sold our house and most of our belongings, packed what was left into our self-built camper van Serenity and headed off on a once-in-a-lifetime travel adventure.
This channel is our record of everything we get up to, so we hope you enjoy following along. What's happened?
We have mice in the van. Joy. We're now 3 days away from going on what was already a postponed trip to Europe, and we discovered that we have mice in our food cupboard. So we have purchased humane traps, and we're going to empty the food cupboard, throw away all the stuff they've gotten into, put these down overnight and pray that they catch the mice.
So should we show them the nest? They managed to get into the pasta and have made a little nest in there.
No, that's we didn't do that, that's
No.
mice. And they've like cut bits of the door, eaten it off and put that in there.
Alright, are we gonna...
Mouse droppings everywhere.
Is it everywhere?
Got in my chocky bar.
Not the chocolate bar. Oh, we saved the panettone.
The jam tarts have survived.
Oh, I hate food waste.
Yeah.
Oh, they've really gone to town on the chocolate bar in there.
Yeah, they've properly eaten the chocolate. Oh, look at the biscuits.
Oh, look at the biscuits. They're loving those ginger nuts.
So we've been investigating where they've been nesting. And this is our top cupboard. Those are tea bags formed into a little nest. We don't use the van for like 3 weeks and this happened.
Oh no.
That's everything out of the cupboard, so now we're going to put the traps down, leave them overnight and cross everything that they catch the mice.
It's gonna blow away. Oh no, oh no.
Put the traps down in here because hopefully they'll come back to the same place, hopefully.
Wish us luck.
Well, the traps have been tripped, but I'm now just paranoid that the wind last night just knocked them over. Yeah, and we think they're in the insulation because
In that tiny hole, in that, shine the torch off of it.
you can see the insulation's coming out and there's mouse poo down there. And just to prolong the disaster, all of our clothes up here, you can see there's like mouse poo up here. So they've all been through our clothes. All the clothes are going to have to be washed. The cupboards, everything's going to have to be taken out.
It's going to be some deep cleaning for us today.
Also, we're filming this on New Year's Day. So our New Year's Day is going to be spent cleaning all the mouse out of the van.
Happy New Year! Oh man. It's time to release the first 2 mice. Wonder what our count will get up to.
Right.
Oh no.
No, nothing in there. Right, so given that the first 2 traps were tripped but they didn't have any mice in them, we're wondering whether like they couldn't figure out how to get in them quickly enough, and then they're kind of scurrying around, knocked over the traps, tripped them, but didn't actually trap the mice inside. So gone and bought some more of those traps, so we've now got 6. So we're going to put all of those 6 down and hope that that gives them enough opportunities to figure out how to get inside them. So those are going to go down tonight, and then we'll just come back in the morning and hope that they yield some results. Okay, many traps have been sprung. I've got no idea if they've actually got mice in them this time. But hopefully they have. Let's check it out. I'm pretty convinced that there's nothing in these, but we're going to try and release them and see.
No.
Nope. Nothing in number 1. In fact, they broke it.
They broke it.
They chewed all the way through. Look. So that's what it's supposed to look like.
They've chewed it.
They've chewed all the way through the door.
God. What are these sort of super mice?
No.
Are you kidding me?
So 6 traps, all tripped, all empty, and one of them had been chewed through by some kind of radioactive super mouse that we've got.
Oh.
So back to the drawing board. Right, day 3 of assessing our little mouse lodger situation. We'll have a check of the traps. Right, that one's not tripped, which is interesting. These two are both tripped. And these two are both tripped. And the insulation there is disturbed from where I fixed it yesterday, so they're definitely in there. They've also been back on the kitchen cupboard counter because that wasn't there yesterday. They've attacked the bottom of our wipes for some reason. Right, gonna have to check out these traps. Alright, once again I'm almost sure that there are no mice in these. It doesn't feel like there is. So I don't know what the f*** is going on, to be honest.
Third time lucky.
Nope. Okay, so we've now failed 3 times to catch the mice with those original traps, even though we've put 2 down and then we put 6 down and then we put the 6 down again, well 5 because one got destroyed. I've now bought a different type of trap. So this one's kind of, it's bigger, chunkier, because we're wondering, is it just like a really fat mouse that can't get into the other traps? So we've bought bigger traps and we're going to give these a go and see what happens. So we've got 2 of these and then 2 of another type as well, which are bigger. So we're going to put those down tonight and then come back in the morning and just hope and pray that these do what the other ones couldn't. Right, it's day 4 of trying to get rid of the mice in the van. So let's go and check out the new traps and see if they've done anything. All the traps are empty, apart from this one, which has something in it. So I think this trap has worked. There's a really big mouse in there, but I think the poor thing's dead. The whole point of these traps was to not kill them.
Poor little fella. So as you know, we caught our mouse, but he didn't make it. We called him Gus because he ate everything, and now we're going to bury him in the bin. Bye Gus, sorry you didn't survive.
Well, now we think we've solved our little mouse lodger problem. We're now going to take everything out of the van, really give it a clean down and a scrub, because there's like mouse droppings everywhere. So we're going to have to really thoroughly clean it. And we are supposed to be heading over the channel tomorrow morning at 5 AM to go to France. So we have to get this done today, now. Just making absolute sure there's either no more mice or a nest.
These bits all seem to be okay. It's literally just that one little bit that it lived in.
It was the mid, and that was right in the middle. It wasn't even where the hole was on that side.
So we've opened up where it was living, pulled out all the insulation that's in there. We've found its nest. Gross. But we do think it's just the one. Good morning.
What is it? 5 to 4 in the morning. And we're off to get our shuttle over to Calais.
It is early. I look puffy. You're very red.
Yeah.
In true Two Weird Beans style, we are the first and only ones here again.
Yeah, because it is literally over an hour until our train goes.
Well, they said it closed at 4:30.
I know that all their things were like, you need to get here 2 hours early because of the traffic. We've seen like one other car and us. We basically outnumbered the staff. Yeah, we're now just sitting waiting here for an hour until we can get on our train.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. So after van problems and more van problems and little mouse lodger problems, we've finally made it to Europe. We're speaking to you right now from France. We're here, we're standing on French soil, finally.
Yay! So in this video we're just going to go through what our general plan is. As always, it's a very, very general plan, but we're going to show you the map and sort of roughly where we're planning on going, and we're also going to take you on this lovely walk with us today. Does anyone else see the alligator and crocodile? Like, it's windy. That's his head. That's his head. And then he goes down his body. There's his body. And then all the way down to the tail. Just me? That's almost it for this video. We're just going to show you a quick rundown of what we plan to do for this trip. We've got a map with some really advanced animation on there for you. Cue the map. So here's a big old map for you. We crossed over from Folkestone into Calais at silly o'clock in the morning, and from there we drove along northern France and made our way to a place called Cancale, which is where we did that beautiful walk. The walk is called the Pont de Gruan, which directly translates to snout tip. From here we'll travel south, stopping off at different places in France before crossing over into Spain. We plan to make our way across northern Spain before hopping over to Portugal, travelling south until we end up back in Spain. All being well, we'll chug along the south and then the east coast of Spain until we pop back over to France, going through central France until we end up back at Calais to come home. Terms and conditions apply. We may change all plans completely at the drop of a hat. Of course, we plan to stop off at some beautiful places along the way, and we're hoping to see some more off the beaten track, unusual things, so we can show you a different side to France, Spain and Portugal that aren't just all the tourist traps. If you have any ideas or any suggestions of places we should visit, please let us know in the comments. And we'll see you in the next video.